Hi guys, welcome back. I wanted to do a bit of a different video today. I wanted to show you my little farm shop and all the things that I look for when I go like thrift shopping or flea market shopping. And since I'm visiting the flea market today, we have like a pretty big flea market that's on Wednesdays here at the fairgrounds. And that's usually where I find a lot of my vintage stuff or like antique stuff, farm decorations. And I'll show you a little bit of what I look for when I go to the shop. My shop is a little messy right now because we haven't done a farm day yet. So all the stuff I store in here. But all this stuff that you see here, the jars, little figurines and stuff like that, I have found at like Goodwill, farmers markets, and like thrift stores. So this is the type of stuff I look for, and if I find anything that's vintage, I post it on Etsy for sale. But then anything that's not vintage, like this for example, it's not really vintage, but I'm reselling it in my shop because it was farm themed and it was cute. It just fits the whole theme. So I'm going to be going to the local farmers market. Hopefully I can find some good stuff. I have about $12–15 I can spend. I look for stuff that's like $1.50. That way I can resell it for a profit. I found this little painting. You can't really see back here, but that's like a little antique washing board. So I just look out for stuff like that, and the little strawberry sign up there. I had some of the stuff is already on Etsy. Some of it is not vintage, so I can't really put it on Etsy. I have this little plate. It fell down. I have to hang it back up. But yeah, hopefully let's see if we can find some good stuff. I will record anything that I do find, and I'll tell you guys what I paid for it and what I plan to resell it for. And if you guys are interested in visiting my shop on Etsy, I am going to post a link or the URL code on the description, and I'll post a link in the comments. That way you can easily reach it. But I hope you guys enjoy seeing what I found today. Alright, I just got here. I ended up going to the store to get some cash back, to get another $20 out. Just because this farmer's market, I can usually find a lot of good deals on like produce, and I do a lot of canning, so it's always good to look out for cheap deals on produce and fruit and stuff like that. So grabbed another 20 bucks, and we need some more veggies for the house too, so might as well.
Broccoli, $1.50, broccoli, cantaloupe, $1.50, banana, $6. Cauliflower, $1.
Delay Strawberry Festival, 15th and 16th.
Thank you.
Delay Strawberry Festival, 15th and 16th.
You thought she cared for you, so you acted easy. You never would admit.
Hey guys, I'm back from my farmer's market trip, and I have all my stuff that I found laid out on the table, and I did a little bit of research on everything just to give me an idea of how much this stuff is actually worth and how much I can resell it for. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this little vintage ice cream scooper. I paid $1 for it, and I researched it online. It is vintage, and people are selling them for around $12 on Etsy and on eBay. So I think I'm just going to list it about that same price. It's not very like unique. There's quite a few vendors selling these, so it wasn't an amazing find, but I think it's pretty cool, and I've sold a vintage ice cream scoop on Etsy before, so hopefully that one sells too. The next thing I found was this little coffee cream pot. This is, I paid $1 for it, but the little sticker shows that somebody was trying to sell it for $8.50 before. And it has little markings on it. It says that it's from India. And I saw somebody else, I think on eBay, selling a set that came with the coffee pot and something else, a sugar, I think the sugar container, and this. And they were selling all those three for $21. But I paid $1 for this, and I'm thinking of selling it just on its own like this for $9. And I'm going to try to clean it up a little. But I thought it was a good buy for $1. The next thing, I found these little fake quail eggs for crafts. I paid 50 cents for this. I'm not going to sell it for too much, maybe $2. I'll add it to my crafts section on Etsy. But I thought they were fun. Somebody can do something cool with these. They're like little hollow quail eggs. I'm pretty sure they're fake. They're plastic. So I got that. And it fits the farm theme as well. So I like those. I found this. The box is kind of gross, but I thought this was very pretty when I saw it. And they were trying to sell it for $25 at one point, but I got it off the dollar table. This very pretty plate. I thought it was so beautiful, and it's in really good condition. It came with the authentication form. I was trying to see who was it that made it. Lisa's Creek by Rusty Money. So that's one of his designs on the paintings. But it's a plate, not meant for food or anything. It's a decorative plate. And I've sold one of these before on Etsy too, so I know this stuff eventually, it takes a while to sell, but when it does sell. I just have to maybe find a different box for it. It looks like it got wet at some point. That one, let me see what I found when I researched it. I saw them selling for about $10 to $30 each, so I think I'm going to try to list it for $17 and just see what happens. If it doesn't sell at $17, maybe I'll reduce it a little bit. I only paid $1 for it. I found this little sign. It's not vintage or anything, but I thought it would be cute to hang up in the shop, so I'm going to be keeping this. I'll probably put a little price tag on it for the shop in case somebody wants to buy it, but I'm just going to use it for decoration. And the little finger paints as well. I do open farm days and homeschool days on our property. So we're always doing finger painting and fun little crafts like that. So this was $1 for the bag. Some of them are used, but I thought it was a good deal. This is another one that I think I'm going to keep for myself. I haven't decided if I'm going to put it in the shop. It's like a metal. It's very heavy. I don't know if it's cast iron or copper. But it doesn't have any markings on it, so I don't, well, it does say, it says Taiwan on it. But I don't think it's vintage, so I don't know if I can sell it on Etsy. But it's for, like, putting a hot pot after you're done cooking. But I really like it. I might just keep it for myself. The next thing is these vintage soda bottles. I found this Mountain Dew 10-ounce green glass bottle. This one, it's a bit dirty, so I gotta figure out a way, maybe try to wash it out with a toothbrush or something. But this one, I looked it up online and there was a few other people selling them for $22 to $39, and I only paid $1 for this. So I don't know how much to list it at. I'm probably gonna pick a middle point between that and try to list it for that. So that was very cool. And this one is a Pepsi, similar to that, but it's a Pepsi vintage bottle. And these weren't selling like as expensive online. I saw them average of $10. So maybe what makes this one unique is the green glass. I'm not really sure. But people are selling these for $10 and I paid $1 for it, so I'll probably list it for $10 and see what happens. That was it for all the little farm flea market stuff that I found. I did buy some food as well. I got these pork rinds. They have a vendor that sells pork rinds freshly made on the spot. I already ate half the bag of it, but I bought those. And then I found blueberries. These were $1 a box, and they were pretty good. It has some little ones that are starting to get rotten in there, but I can just wash them and throw those out. So those were $1 a box. Then I got these Brussels sprouts, $1 for the bag. Then I bought this box of tomatoes. This was $5. And they're not overly ripe, and there's some green ones. So I'm hoping I could get enough green ones to make something out of. Fried green tomatoes. They're very firm too, so I think even these that are starting to get ripe would fry up good. And then I'll make some tomato sauce. Try to find different things to do with it. Maybe I'll do a video on a few different things I do with these, because they're very good. They're not rotting or anything, so I'm not going to end up feeding them all to the animals, but I will share with them a little bit. But that was $5, so that was a good find. They had strawberries and other stuff, watermelons, but it wasn't that cheap yet. I usually wait for strawberries a little bit. They were about $10, $11 a flat, but if you wait until close to the season is over, they'll sell them for $6 a flat. So if I'm making jam and stuff, I'll wait a little bit. But that was everything I found today. I still had some leftover money, so I didn't use it all. And I think we did pretty good today. And I'll be cleaning everything up and setting up the prices on it and listing some on Etsy. And like I mentioned before, I will put my Etsy link too if you want to check that out and see how I list everything and all that good stuff. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was interesting. I myself love thrifting and flea market shopping, so I'll probably do a few more of these videos if you guys like them. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.